Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, the Obsessivian 95, here with another Doctor Who DVD review. This time, I'm going to be taking a look at the Colin Baker story, Revelation of the Daleks. First off, as always, let's take a look at the actual box art of this DVD. We have the glass Dalek, which is seen in this story. We also have the Doctor and Peri taking centre stage on the art on the bottom half of the cover. One thing to note is they're inside a circle, and I like how around the Doctor and Peri it's sort of like a pinkish colour, and it's the shading. It seems like it's the shading of an alien planet, which I think is very good. In this case, I suppose it's supposed to be Necros. We also have Davros, played by Terry Malloy, making his second appearance after Resurrection of the Daleks, starring Peter Davison, and we have a swarm of renegade Daleks coming in there. It's a shame that we didn't get any Imperial Daleks on this cover, but to be honest, I'm not really that fussed. At least we got Daleks anyway, whatever they were, and we've just got some patterns at the bottom. Whoops, at the bottom of here, and the bottom strip is the Colin Baker years 1984-86, and it's in a pink, sort of dark pink purple colour. So very nice. And here we have the spine, very simple. We also have part of the lower half of the Dalek just going onto the spine, which I quite like. One thing to note is this is the first ever classic DVD to have the To Entertain logo on the spine. Just thought I'd get that out there. It was released in 2005. This is by Eric Saywood, who also wrote Resurrection of the Daleks. The Doctor and Peri arrive on the planet Necros, home of the Tranquil Repose, a funeral home for the galaxy's elite. But is this the Doctor's own final resting place? And why do the Daleks guard the inner sanctums of the perpetually interred? Perhaps the Great Healer will have the answers. The special features include commentary by Nicola Bryant, Terry Malloy, Eric Saywood, and Graham Harper, who was the director of this story. Revelation exhumed. The cast and crew of Revelation of the Daleks take a look back at the making of the story in the specially made documentary. CGI effects, options to watch the story with some original effects replaced with new CG versions. In studio, a 15-minute look at behind the scenes showing retakes, fluffs, and the working pattern of a BBC studio. Deleted scenes, optional Dolby Digital 5.1 surround mix, and all the rest are usual special features you will find on most of the classic series DVDs. We also have continuity announcements from back when this story was originally broadcast, or sometimes during the famous reruns on BBC Two during the 1990s. The story was originally broadcast on BBC One between the 23rd and 30th of March 1985. It's a two-part story, but like all stories in season 22, all episodes are 45 minutes long. They're around the standard length of a new series episode. This one's 2 parts long, so it's equivalent to a 4-parter, 25-minute long, which is like the most average format for a classic story. The cover is by Clayton Hickman. It's produced by John Nathan Turner, directed by Graham Harper. The Daleks were originally created by Terry Nation, and it just says like copyright Terry Nation BBC, because it's like a copyright for Daleks, and it says due to constructural and clearance reasons, certain music edits have been made to part 2. And this is 89 minutes long. Just take a look inside. So there's quite a few things, such as Eric Saywood wanted to make another Dalek story after he felt Resurrection wasn't that good. That's the disc. I quite like the disc. I think it's very nice. You've got the Dalek and you've just got all the little sort of scratch patterns. I quite like it. Excellent box art on the DVD. But Eric Saywood saying that Resurrection of the Daleks isn't a good story, I have to disagree. I think Resurrection of the Daleks is a good story. And personally, out of the two, I feel that this story isn't as good as Resurrection. But I've heard quite a few things. I know that quite a few people do like this story a lot. They say it's one of Colin Baker's best, seeing as Colin Baker didn't really have a fairly good run, shall we say. I find this story a bit weird. So, if you're new to collecting classic DVDs, I would wait for a while to get this. I would probably pass at first and just wait until you have quite a fair bit of DVDs, and then I'd collect it and you can check it out for yourself. So thank you very much for watching this DVD review. I'll probably pass on a DVD, not get it straight away. Otherwise, if you want the story anyway, for whatever reason, if you're a fan of the Daleks, if you're a fan of Davros, if you're a fan of Colin Baker, then yeah, definitely get this DVD. Until next time, YouTubers, I hope you're having a great day, and I shall see you with my next Doctor Who DVD review.